Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, has transformed into a heavily fortified city this week as it prepares to host diplomatic meetings. The talks between the United States and Iran, scheduled to begin on Saturday, April 11th, represents the highest level meeting between these adversaries since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. All eyes are on Islamabad Serena Hotel, now at the center of intense diplomatic activity. The backdrop to these negotiations is a devastating conflict that began on February 28th, when the United States and Israel launched coordinated strikes on Iran that killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The war has claimed at least 3,800 lives across 10 nations, shut down the critical Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of the world's oil passes, and sent energy prices soaring to record highs. After 6 weeks of intense fighting, Pakistan brokered a fragile 2-week ceasefire on April 8th. Islamabad has emerged as an unlikely mediator because it maintains cordial relations with both Washington and Tehran. Pakistan also seems to have strong ties with China, which played a supporting role in the mediation. The security measures in Islamabad are extraordinary. Authorities declared April 9th and 10th as public holidays to minimize civilian movement. The Red Zone, which houses parliament, government buildings, embassies, and the luxury Serena Hotel, where talks will be held, has been completely sealed off. Roads are blocked and armed checkpoints dot the city, and schools and markets have been shut down. The Serena Hotel itself has been requisitioned by the government. All guests were ordered to vacate by 5 p.m. on April 8th, and the hotel will remain under government control through Sunday. The 5-star property, located in diplomatic sector, is recognized as one of Islamabad's most secure facilities, making it ideal for such high-stakes negotiations. It is located at the foot of the northern hills, set within 6 acres of landscaped gardens in central Islamabad. The hotel features interiors crafted using indigenous materials like hand-hewn marble and hand-woven fabrics. It's part of the global Serena Hotels chain and managed by Tourism Promotion Services Limited. According to reports, it is often used to host diplomats, international visitors, and official delegations. The hotel sits on 6 acres of landscape gardens across multiple levels and is also built to withstand earthquakes of over 7.5 on Richter scale. It has a special layout that includes presidential suites and executive lounges, which are designed for important meetings and private discussions. During the Iran-US talks, the leaders of the US and Iranian delegations and their teams are expected to use these facilities. Vice President J.D. Vance will lead the US delegation, joined by envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. Iran's team is expected to include Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf. However, the ceasefire is already under strain. Israel's continued bombing of Lebanon, which killed more than 180 people on April 8th, has led Iran to accuse the US of violating the agreement. The negotiations center on Iran's 10-point proposal, which calls for Iranian control over the Strait of Hormuz, withdrawal of US forces from Middle East, lifting of all sanctions, and compensation of war damages. The US has its own demands, particularly regarding Iran's enriched uranium stockpile, which President Trump has called a red line. With the temporary ceasefire set to expire on April 22nd, the pressure is immense. Pakistan's role marks a diplomatic pivot for a country often viewed through the lens of security concerns, along with backing terrorism.